Alright, welcome back to the Divine Path. Hope you're all well. So today I want to talk a little bit about AI, and I must admit I'm not an expert on the matter of AI, artificial intelligence, but I want to give my thoughts anyway. Again, to see if there's anybody that resonates with this. Leave a comment down below if you do resonate, or if you don't, if you disagree. Right? I don't care if people agree or disagree with me, it makes no difference. Because it's not really about agreeing or disagreeing, right? So I'm gonna start this one off a little spicy. Start it off with a bang. There is a thought that we're already part of artificial intelligence, that this world is artificially made. All this, the sky, the bushes, it's all artificial, In other words, the Matrix. Right? There is already an idea that this is the artificial world. We're living in it. Now, this is not something I've embraced, or I didn't believe it, and I still don't believe it. I just resonate with the idea. I just accept the idea, and I accept that it is possible. Right? It is possible. And the reason I didn't believe it is because I thought, there's just no way, this world is way too complex. We have all these feelings. We have, like for example, this bush here, right? This bush isn't just this, but it's all inside it. It's, the roots down below, it's everything. So, the detail in this world is insane. And I thought, my old train of thought was, this world is way too complicated to be AI. But what I realized recently was that if AI was strong enough, if it's powerful enough, it would just be non-stop creating everything. From this dirt to that bush to that one, these rocks. It would just be non-stop creating the world that we're in. So, all the little details, it doesn't really matter. The other thing is, I have started to think about what I mentioned a couple videos ago, which was about coincidence or not. And there is an idea out there that when we think of things, they seem to show up in our life, as if we could program our reality, right? This is the idea. And although I still think it's the universe or God that creates those things, and that it is our power within us, I have to admit, there is a part of me that thinks maybe if this is a matrix, if this is all artificial intelligence, and we're living in a program, then it would make sense that we as sort of avatars, right, or characters, could think of things and they would come into our reality. You know what I mean, like positive affirmation. I went over this a couple of videos ago, but basically, I gave the example that I thought, when I think something, someone I know, like my girlfriend, will bring that specific subject up to me on the very day I was thinking about it, and that happens all the time, and I'm sure that happens to a lot of people. You have these thoughts, you're thinking these thoughts, and then somehow, actually one happened to me last night that I'll share. I put the movie Interstellar on, right? Interstellar, and Interstellar's got this theme in it, this instrumental theme, right? What's my dog doing there? Anyway, Interstellar's got this theme where it's just this instrumental, and then as Interstellar's playing, I decide to go on my laptop because I want to check a couple things, check on things, check on what's going on in the crypto world. I'm into cryptocurrency. Maybe I'll speak on that in the next video, or a video in the future for sure. But I went onto Twitter, and there was a video that was titled something to do with crypto that I was interested in, and I clicked on that video, the very first video that I went to look at while I'm watching Interstellar on the television, right? And in this video, they had the background theme of Interstellar playing. Right, again, coincidence or not? It doesn't seem like it to me. In fact, I know it's not. I don't believe in coincidence. You know what I mean? Like, that's just a massive coincidence. I'm watching Interstellar, I pause it, go on Twitter, click on a video that has nothing to do with Interstellar. It's got to do with crypto. But in the background of this video someone had made, they had the Interstellar theme playing. So there you go, you think of things, or things are going on in your reality, and then it just happens to coincide somewhere else. Another example is, this is to do with AI, I guess, so I can keep speaking on this. Another example I've had in my life is I've been thinking of a song, and I'm thinking of that song in my head, sort of singing it in my head, and then I'm in my car, and then I turn my radio on, and that exact song is playing. But my radio was off before, I couldn't hear that song was on. It was just in my head. I turned the radio on, and that very song in my head is playing on the radio. This stuff happens a lot, and it's not coincidence. There's just no way. It's happened way too many times to be coincidence. So either it's the universe, right, a greater power, God, or it's us. Within us, we have the power, right? We are divine creatures, are we not? Aren't we the sons and daughters of God? So that's what I believe anyway. The kingdom of heaven is within. Our soul is a powerful thing. We are divine beings. I'm not saying I'm a God, but we are God's children, right? So surely we have been blessed with this power. I think it's more that we have this power inside us that we don't know about. But all I'm saying is it's a possibility, and I've heard people speak about this, that it is to do with the Matrix. It's a program that we're in, and that's why these coincidences happen, because we're able to think of things, and we're like a character in the Matrix who thinks of something, and then it appears, it becomes our reality. You know what I mean? Many, many, many people believe this to happen, by the way. It's not just, some hippie type people that, not hippie, but like, it's not geeky type people that all believe this. There's sports athletes, as I said in the other video, McGregor. There's a lot of athletes that believe this, If you perceive it and believe it, you can achieve it, and they've got this mindset. I can be the best player in a certain sport, and then it comes true that they're the best, or they get close to it, you know what I mean? So yeah, is it AI, or is it the universe, God, our power, so on and so forth? More on AI. Isn't it funny that there's been so many movies made now about AI, like The Matrix? I mean, who wrote that script to The Matrix? Because whoever it is, they know something. They know something. It's either based on fact, right, or it's partly, there's some truth in it, is what I'm trying to say. Like, The Matrix is a very complicated movie that goes into a lot of areas, but there's also Avatar. The Matrix was a mainstream, huge movie, very popular, but another one is Avatar, and Avatar is basically the same as The Matrix, isn't it? A guy uploads his mind, through a machine. He becomes this avatar, this fake person, but he's not really fake. It's, he uploads his mind to a body, an avatar, they call it. And that's AI, isn't it? That's artificial intelligence. That's very, very similar to The Matrix. It's different in a way, but it's very similar. And both those movies have been huge, And then there's iRobot, Terminator. There's been a load of movies, about artificial intelligence, robots, and all this. And it's these movies are always very dark in a way. Especially Terminator, but iRobot, it's always about robots taking over the world, artificial intelligence wanting to remove humanity from this earth, so on and so forth. So it's very dark, and the strange thing is that a lot of people that are in the AI field admit, like, we could get to a point where AI controls the world, and it's very dangerous. People like Elon Musk have said this. Not that he's anybody that should be taken seriously. I think he's a player character, he's whatever. I don't rate him, but he's at the cutting edge of this AI stuff with and isn't it funny, by the way, that Elon Musk, he talks about the dangers of AI, but then he's on the forefront of AI. He owns a part of that ChatGPT, and he's developing Neuralink, which is meant to be a device that goes in your brain, and so you can access Google and shit in your brain. I mean, why is he warning people about the dangers but also making the product? It's very funny, very strange. But anyway, everybody warns of these dangers, But at the same time, they go ahead with it. They're like, yeah, AI could be dangerous. It could see humanity as a threat, blah, blah, blah. But let's go fucking chuck another $1 billion at developing AI. Let's push forward with AI. That's the future. Well, hold on. You're just saying it's very dangerous, or it could be very dangerous, but let's try to develop it as fast as possible. I mean, it makes no sense. So I think I'm going to conclude this because I'm at the end of my walk. There's probably more I wanted to get into. But in conclusion, I think AI is very dangerous for our future. There'll be many, many, many benefits to it, and like people are going to want to take advantage of these benefits. For example, if you get Neuralink, you'll be able to, look up in your mind. You can blink and have the answer to anything. It's going to give you a very, very strong advantage over the rest of the world, isn't it? Because you could literally walk into any job and know what you're doing, because all the information is downloaded on your chip in your head. So it's going to make it very hard for people to pass up. Shit, I can become one of the smartest people in the world, or the smartest person in the world, if I get this chip in my brain. It will help people in a lot of ways too, but my point is people are going to be very, very tempted by AI. I think it's not a good thing. Think of the danger of that. Think of the person in charge of that AI device in your mind. What if it blows up and it fries your brain? What if it just replaces your brain? It downloads your brain, kills your brain, and then it pretends like it's you. You know what I mean? Like it could literally take over you, and none of your family or friends would know, because it's downloaded your personality. It's a scary thought. It's scary times ahead. So yeah, move with caution when it comes to AI. I think that AI will present a lot of opportunities to make money. If you can get in on these platforms early and use AI to make money, writing things for you or doing work for you, I think there'll be many opportunities to make money off it. But as far as putting a chip in your brain and letting AI control your life, I say hell no to that. Let me know what you think.